Ah, the 4th of July, a day where the American people celebrate their independence from the tyrannical British, a day where freedom prevails, cold beers flow, and fireworks light up the night sky, and a day that has since cost me tens of thousands of dollars in work visas. Anyway, I'm not salty about it. Let's take a look back at the 4th of July weekend 2024 here in Lake Havasu. Okay, in order to continue watching this video, you are officially agreeing to the rules of the game. There is only one rule. If at any point in this video you see a girl wearing patriotic clothing, you have to subscribe to the channel, okay? Then we'll begin.
Hello mates, Adam Swords here. We're over here at the launch.
Hello mates, it's Adam Swords here. We're here at the launch ramp. We're at the launch ramp, to be fair, she got that bit right. Accent, we're working on it. Permission to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Thanks. 4th of July weekend, Lake Havasu, Arizona, 2024. Let's go. To get away from the craziness, but these DCBs have got another thing in mind. We're just inflating Diesel Island, our new inflatable that we like to string off the back. 3, 2, 1, whisk! Teamwork makes the dream work. Woohoo! Diesel Island!
Bye!
Bye-bye! Woohoo! Go on! You got it! Woohoo! Good boy! Looks like Pride Rock. He's like, yeah, cliff jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Have a shake. That actually felt quite nice. So the temperature here in Havasu has been insane over the last few days. We've seen, I think the highest so far is 107. He's gone. I think the highest has been 117. Apparently either tomorrow or Saturday it's going to be 118 degrees. Which is pretty toasty. Today though, when we launched, it was only 105, which I know it sounds weird, but it genuinely felt cool. I don't want to say cool, but like, didn't feel crazy. And now, out here on this, it's glorious. I'm gonna go over and check out Diesel's little rock. Oh, this is super slimy. This is so, it's so slimy. I can't even stand up. So going through the channel, we only got 2 negative comments about the Union Jack, which I think is pretty fair on a day like today. One of them was wrong flag, which it's not really, because I got the right flag there as well. And the other one was go home. So, you know, in the grand scheme of things, not too terrible. Now, obviously, I fly these flags all the time because I think it's a nice show of respect to the place that I live in and the place I now call home, and also the place where I was born and where I'm from. But I was definitely expecting a few comments as we cruised through the channel, proudly flying a 6-foot Union Jack on the day when the Americans won the country back from us Brits. I'll take that one on the chin. That seems pretty fair to me. Let's go. Good boy. There you go. Have a shake. There's a seal coming on the boat. He knows how to put his back feet up now, so when I pull him, he doesn't try to like scoop them. He literally like gets them up as high as he can. He's learning from Desert Dog. Come here, I want to talk about you to people. So for those of you that don't know the story of Diesel, he was found out in the desert in Joshua Tree about 5 years ago, and he was terrified of people. He had an air rifle pellet lodged in his shoulder, and just, yeah, was the most scared dog I've ever seen of humans. He got found and then he got taken to Riverside, which is a kill shelter, which means that if a dog isn't adopted within a certain amount of time, they euthanize them. And he was 24 hours away from being euthanized because he'd been there for 3 months and nobody had shown any interest because he was so terrified. There was a lady at the shelter who had kind of befriended him, someone that worked there, who couldn't adopt him herself. And she just couldn't see to, you know, I mean, I'm sure they don't want any of them to be euthanized, but certainly him. And so she called up a lady called Angel at a rescue in Joshua Tree. They took him in at Morongo Basin no-kill shelter, and they had him for another, I think, 3 or 4 months. And then finally I saw his picture online, went to see him, and yeah, I mean, he was petrified. I spent an hour in this like run cage thing with him. He wouldn't let me near him, was pacing around, literally jumping up into the roof. They had a chain link fence side and roof, and he was jumping up and literally going inverted in the corners. That's how scared he was. And then finally managed to get close enough to him to give him a little pet and, you know, get close. Went and asked for his leash, took him outside into the parking lot for a little lap around, and that was it. His demeanor changed. He was still skittish, but his demeanor changed. And he listened, and I was like, all right, I can work with him. And that was 5 years ago. And look at him now, just out here living his best life. Come here, come here, lie down, lie down. No, no, lie down, lie down. Diesel, lie down. Good boy. So yeah, it's just really cool to see his journey and see how he's gone from this terrified little timid dog to the goofy, outgoing animal that he is now, that lives at the lake and loves to swim and do all these adventures with me. So yeah, really cool story about Diesel, in case you guys didn't know. Now, every year on the 4th, there is a pretty sick fireworks show down on the water where people gather on the beaches and anchor up their boats in the bay. And this being my first year in Lake Havasu, I really wanted to go and check it out. So I met up with Jack again, and we rolled down to the lake like it was 4th of July, 2224. I know it's dark so you can't see me, but this is going to be my very first Cybertruck experience. We're going to go down and watch the fireworks down at Body Beach. And because it is legal to ride in the bed of the truck here in Lake Havasu, I'm not going to take mine. I'm going to ride in the back of the Cybertruck, which just looks so wild out here because everything's like desert and almost looks like the surface of the moon. And then you've got this spaceship. So yeah, this should be quite fun. Oh, okay. This is wild. So we're actually at Body Beach, which is where I come and race my, which is right down here, and usually it's dead. There's maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 trucks down here max. It is packed. There is just not a single parking spot, although Jack didn't manage to find this one. So we are going to be watching the fireworks right here over the bay, which is going to be amazing. I'll be totally honest with you, Havasu, I expected you to be way more wild than you were. Don't get me wrong, it was a brilliant day out, but if you believe the rumors, there are not many places that do holiday weekends like Havasu. And I would say that Memorial Day weekend or even Desert Storm was way crazier than the 4th this year. I skipped the Friday to take care of the boring business stuff that goes on behind the scenes here. So we're gonna pick up on Saturday morning down at the launch ramp with the skis.
I got you, babe.
Well, you know it's a hot one when you have to ice your seat before you sit on it because it's too hot otherwise. Yesterday we didn't come out in the water and it was 120 degrees here in Havasu. Today's only like 106, 107, but yeah, we got some toasty seats. So let's keep that covered up and try and keep any metal buckles away from the sun. I kept it clipped on because, well, you guys know. Like a fellow switch. And then we've got Jack here with us as well, who's about to electrocute everybody in the lake. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit scary.
It's only 800 volts.
800?
Yeah.
It is interesting seeing them at the launch ramp. It's definitely a crazy thing. Woo! All right, here we go. Day 2 for us. Day 3 of the official 4th of July holiday weekend. It's now Saturday, started on Thursday. We missed Friday, I had a bunch of stuff to do, and then today we are in the water. So we're going north this time. We're gonna go through the channel, see what craziness is happening down there, but then we are heading north and we're gonna go up to the Sandbar and probably end up at Pirates Cove or Topak and go and see what fast boats are out running the river. Now in last week's episode, some of you eagle-eyed folks might have noticed that I was missing the front grille here. That's because I was parked up here, actually almost in this exact spot, on Memorial Day weekend, and somebody came around and they dragged their trailer across the front of it. So I have to get a new front bumper. That is also on the list of things that I need to do. Very, very busy boy at the moment.
You're special and you're reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she's my bestie.
I'm honestly shocked at how quiet it is. Like, look, it's the Saturday after the 4th of July. I thought it was going to be absolutely rammed out here, but it really isn't.
I like how you're doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you.
Well, the channel was much tamer than I thought it was going to be, honestly. So we're going to head up the river to the Sandbar. There'll be a bunch of boats all anchored up there, people having a good time. And hopefully we'll see some fast boats along the way.
My mind, no distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Look, best friend and big family. Me and you.
Well, made it to the Sandbar. It is definitely busier than I've ever seen it. And this is more my kind of vibe. I like it up here. You're in the river, it's nice, clear water, and there's a bit more space. So I think we're gonna chill out here for a little bit. I definitely need a dip because I am so hot. We've got the human centipede of PWCs here. Oh, that feels so good. Wrong way, babe. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi.
Okay, you guys are cool.
What's up, puppies? After we cooled off at the Sandbar, we made our way up the river for a spot of lunch and to enjoy the beautiful scenery that we are so lucky to have in our backyard out here. This would have been day 3 for a lot of people, so it was pretty funny heading back down towards the lake just to see the energy shift as the sun started to make its way towards the horizon. I saw so many boats with people either passed out drunk or just out cold asleep from the past 72 hours of festivities. I will say I was very impressed by people's behavior out in the water. Weekends like this can be a bit sketchy with out-of-town people that don't get to drive their boats very often, and then they bring them out here not knowing how to operate them safely or respectfully. But I didn't have a single run-in with anybody acting stupid, which is always nice. I think Maddie found some treasure. Whoa! Oh, sick! Does it still work? Hell yeah! Nice! There's a little sandbar right where the river meets the lake, and we stopped off there for a final dip. And what's cool about the water out here is that, yeah, you can find the 80 to 85 degree water in the shallower spots around the lake, but then once you get to the flowing water of the river, it actually drops down to about 70 to 75 degrees this time of the year, which is so refreshing. You gonna try your new chair? So wait, do you like wear it like a pair of pants? Yeah. Just jump straight into your big pants. You're gonna have to do a 180 though. No free feet pics. Uh-oh.
I got you. See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Sorry guys, Can I say hi? What's wrong? Are you scared? Are you scared? That's okay. That's okay. Babe, I touched his wiener. And it wouldn't be an episode on this channel without some sort of drama, would it? Well, luckily it wasn't anything major, and as we pulled up to the launch ramp, there was a group of guys swimming their boat back to the shore. They didn't have far to go, but I threw them a tow rope anyway, and then got them back the rest of the way to the ramp. Funnily enough, one of the guys was actually the dude that I talked to in one of my mini truck episodes. It's a very small world here.
Hey, you're Adam Sword.
Yeah.
Hey, you came by me in the mini truck and I was cleaning trash cans.
Oh,
Get
fuck
your
yeah.
Instagram.
That's hilarious. There you go.
I recognize your accent.
Small world, yeah. So there it is, a 4th of July recap from Lake Havasu, a wonderful weekend spent with even more wonderful people. Talking of which, it was so cool to actually meet people out and about that have watched these videos too. I know it might sound a bit weird, but when I'm filming these, I'm just talking to a camera. So when I do actually get to chat with people that watch the channel, it genuinely makes my day. So if you are local and you see me bobbing around out there on the water, please do come over and say hi. I absolutely love it. Also, if you're out here in Havasu and you've got like a badass boat or truck or side-by-side or anything, just get in touch. I am loving getting involved in the local community here and meeting so many awesome new people. So please do reach out if you're interested in doing some cool stuff. Oh, and by the way, I haven't forgot, I hope you respected the rules of the game and that by now you're subscribed. Because if you leave this video and you haven't subscribed, then your IP address will be blacklisted and a baby bunny will die or something. So just make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be good people, make good choices, and most importantly, remember, until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do. See ya. Oh, and by the way, this is the second time I've had to film that entire sequence because it was all out of focus the first time for whatever reason. I don't know, it beats me. But anyway, it's just been one of those days. And walking back in, I trod on an upturned plug and now my foot's bleeding all over the floor where I've just been filming. So thanks guys, I'm barely holding on over here.